Maybe next time.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
It's the first time you come in Lille. Yes.
Well, I mean, you know, I played for many years in Belgium, and Lille is just, I mean, really close to the border, so of course I know the name of Lille, and also I heard that there is a good football club.
What about tournaments when you was young? When you was 12 or 13 years old, have you ever played some tournaments in your country?
Yes, I think my first tournament I played when I was 8 years old, and my first actually European championships, of course junior European championships, I played when I was 11 years old. Yeah, so of course at that time I think we didn't have as many tournaments as young players have today, but yes, we played some tournaments. Yeah. Well, I think young players should play some tournaments, but the question is how many. I think at that age it's very important to concentrate on training. So it's hard to say, I mean, how many tournaments a young player should play. I mean, especially when you're 12, 13 years old. I mean, I think we played maybe, well, less than 10 tournaments a year at that time. But I mean, times change, so I don't know, maybe you can play a little bit more. But as I said, I think it's also very important to spend some time training. And anyway, when you travel a lot, you also, I think, lose some time. It also can be tiring, you know, travel, especially long distances. So yeah, it depends also, I guess, on where you live, which conditions you have at home. Yeah, if you have a very good conditions for training at home, then probably you should stay longer at home.
You are now 42 years old. What is your motivation to go on table tennis?
Well, I think from time to time I still play quite well, and of course this gives me motivation. But also this June we will have European Games in my home country, and I think it's for the first time that we have a, you know, like truly big event at home, and of course I want to play well there. And well, probably for this year this is a most important event, but otherwise there are always some competitions, there are important matches for the club as well, and also in just about 1.5 years we have Olympic Games, so I thought maybe that I will try to qualify one more time. We'll see how it goes.
To reach the record?
I mean, I don't really think about, you know, going to the Olympic Games just because of going there, you know. I think there are, besides Zoran, there are also Jean-Michel Seyf and Jorgen Persson and Segun Toriola, who already played 7 Olympic Games, and maybe Segun Toriola will even play the 8th. So this will not be a record anyway. So I just want maybe to try one more time to win a medal. I guess that's my goal. Yeah.
And so motivation is the same that at the beginning for you?
Well, I think if I go to the tournament, if you know, I still want to play, then I should concentrate. Of course, on table tennis, I should try to, yeah, to give everything I have. You know, otherwise it makes not much sense, I think. Yeah.
And what do you think about the new generation of players like Tomokazu Arimoto?
Well, Tomokazu is really special, that's for sure. He's still so young, but already I think well, he's number 5 in the world, maybe even higher. I'm not sure about the new ranking. So maybe even number 3. Yeah, it's possible.
3, yes.
He's number 3. Well, that's unbelievable. And but I think that he also already spent so much time playing table tennis. I'm not sure how young he was when he started playing, but I think he was very young. At the same time, he's very professional. I played actually in the same team with him last year during T2 competitions. Maybe you heard about it. And well, I was actually a little bit surprised that, you know, and not only he's playing so well, but also the way he prepares, let's say, for the match, how much time he spends warming up, and I mean, I really like that, you know, and of course, still he has to win some big events, you know, in order to really, you know, become maybe a legend.
World Cup,
you know,
etc.
Yes.
Olympic Games.
Well, there are still many competitions, but he has, yeah, potential is there, of course, and yeah, he really can do it. Yeah, we can see that not only he's playing well sometimes, also, which is special, that with his age he can play, you know, well for really long time. I think when I was like 14-15 years old, I mean, I could play well 1 or 2 competitions, then my shape went down, then again I was playing better. So, but he's last, I think, whole 2018 he played really well, and yeah, and like I said, being so young and already number 3 in the world, that's unbelievable. Yeah.
And so we can say that it's a critical time for Chinese, or future time.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that in China there are also many very talented young players, and also we all know that I mean, how popular table tennis is in China, and they have great coaches, great conditions for training. I don't know how many professional players they have. So for sure that from China will come, I don't know, many top players in the next, I don't know how many years. Yeah. So if you also look at the results of the last Youth Olympic Games, actually Chinese player won against Tomokazu in the final. So I think China will probably still dominate table tennis, but now I think the other countries like Japan, also we had just beginning of the last year Dmitry Ovcharov being world number 1 in the world, then Timo Boll was number 1 in the world, and so I think other countries getting a bit closer to Chinese players. But I think it's good also for table tennis that there is some kind of, you know, competition, and also that yeah, maybe some other players rather than players from China can win a big event.
Thank you, Vladimir, and have a some good match, good moment in Lille for the Master.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.